This is a submission for the Lockpick Canada November How-To contest, and I will be talking about how to detect and beat security pins in common pin tumbler locks, like this CISA lock made in Italy. It's a CISA 220 40mm lock. I actually think it was given to me by Wiz Wazzle. Anyway, shall I say? Here we go. This is more so what a regular driver pin would look like in a non-security lock, whereas a spool pin, that's exaggerated, looks like a spool. It's an eye in an eye shape, and it's designed to false set and sort of elude the lockpicker and give him a hard time. So here we go. So detecting a spool pin is very easy. There's one telltale sign, and that is a false set. False set is when you see here the plug of the lock is straight. A false set is when there's all of a sudden a give in the plug. It will rotate slightly, usually like 10. Sometimes in really cheap locks it would be a huge false set depending on the pins that are used. But I'm just going to pick this into a false set for you here. Right there. You can see now, yeah, right there, that there's a big false set. And from this, you can pick it out of a false set quite easily. I'm working on 60-second time intervals with my crappy camera, so get ready. To beat a spool pin is a little tricky at first, because you have to learn to work with the tension wrench to release pressure simultaneously with the pick applying pressure to the spool pin. So I'm going to do that right now. So I'm going to find the spool pin. You can locate the security pin based on the feel. It's going to feel like it's not going to want to move anywhere. It's going to be jammed there while you're touching the key pin. So I found it now, and I put pressure upward on it, on the pin, while simultaneously releasing a little bit of pressure from the tension wrench, and there. You heard the click, the lock is open. I'm definitely going to demonstrate that again for you. So here we go for a false set. There we have a little false set, and now I'm going to find the security pin. Not before turning on the camera again. Find the security pin, which is right here. This one happens to be the third one. Put pressure upward, usually fairly firm, on the pin. Slowly, simultaneously release pressure on the tension wrench, and there we go. There's one spool pin set. First time I got lucky. Going to the next security pin, same thing. Pressure up on the pin, release pressure simultaneously on the tension wrench, and there. Let's watch her open. Boom. That's a CISA. So you saw the false set in that. Another really good example of a false set is this Abyss CISA. This lock came out of a German door. I'm going to find the false set in this for you. It's a little more tricky. Okay, found it. So you can see there the plug rotated slightly on a diagonal. And now for this, I'm going to use the slimline hook pick, because this is a little bit more of a high caliber security lock. Not that much though. And I'm going to find, it happens to be the first one is a security pin. So up I go. There we go. Got one of them. Go to the next one. The second one. There. Same thing. Find the last one, and it's the third one in. Surprise, surprise. Pressure upward on it, and release pressure on the tension wrench, and bam, we lost a pin, which is something I want to talk about, and I wrote it down. Losing pins is common when you're trying to set spool pins, because you will nudge other pins out of their position, or when you set the security pin, others fall down because they're not ready to be set. It's not the correct order. So I'm just going to go back in, find the pin, and there it is. That was a little easier than I anticipated. And this lock is pretty cool when it turns. You can go around, it gets stuck there sometimes because the key pins want to come down into the keyway that's upside down. Stick your pick in there. There you go. The key really is to learn how to use your tension wrench appropriately. The tension wrench is what opens the lock. It's not the pick. The pick just, aids in getting the lock there to the right position to open, but the tension wrench is what opens the lock. And this guy right here, this tension wrench, is really the key. You really have to learn how to use it simultaneously with the pick, applying different types of pressure, different levels of pressure to the pins, and you will succeed. Best of luck. Thank you.